Say what?
What's up, guys? I'm here with the Code Orange Guitar Shredders. We've been watching you guys. You've been touring with Slipknot and a lot of other bands, and you've been around for a long time. But opening bands usually don't get the reaction that you guys get, which is really cool. Thanks for coming on tour with us. Well, how long? 13, 15 years as a band?
I met Jamie when I was like 14, and we started jamming, and then probably started the band when I was like 15.
Okay. And then you came into the band 2017. We were just talking about.
Yeah, we all go way back. I've known Reba since elementary school, Jamie since middle school.
It's kind of like us and Korn, you know. I've known
sure.
James when we were 14. Came over to my house. He was playing acoustic guitar, and he saw me shredding to a band called Dokken. And he's like,
Fuck yeah, dude.
I want to do that. And then he got better than me. And then...
So angering, right?
What started your passion? What ignited it? What band was it? How old were you?
My sister got a guitar for a birthday or something, and like she just wasn't playing it, and I just saw it, and I would just like pick it up and play with it, and like something about like just the freeness of it and like the physicality of it, I just started falling in love with. Basically, it was kind of just like playing improv along with like fucking weird blues shit and like whatever. But then once I started jamming and like I met Jamie, and we just like both loved punk music, and I started just really getting obsessed with it and like fucking rocking punk music and learning fucking, you know, easy ass songs and Misfits and fucking Minor Threat and that kind of shit. Like it wasn't like the guitar, that happened to be what I had in my hands, and the bass too. Like I really played bass in the band first, but you know, it was that, and then just like getting my hands on an acoustic guitar and like playing around with chords and like playing around being creative.
Punk is badass, but when I was playing guitar, I wanted to grow. The aggression was there, the fun was there, but I was like, I want to grow more in my playing. Me
and Jamie both had that drive, and we started getting into hardcore and metal and shit, and like Earth Crisis and Hatebreed were the two bands that I first heard, and I was like, oh shit, like guitar can be fucking mean as fuck. And like there was also just Pittsburgh bands that would play that they were older than us, and they kind of like let us in, you know, and they were like our old heads basically.
Oh, cool.
There was a lot of bands from that era in Pittsburgh that we would just watch, and I would be inspired by in that kind of a way where I was like, oh, there's a lot more you can do than fucking 3 chords and shit.
Yeah. What about you growing up?
I was 14 when I started playing guitar. My dad's a big music collector, so like I kind of got that gene in me, like the music nerd thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he also was like a punk guy in like the 80s. Like he would go see like Black Flag and the Minutemen and shit. So I was listening to that kind of stuff by the time I was like 15 or whatever. Like he'd get me like My War for my birthday or whatever.
No way.
So yeah, I kind of was like prepped to be like a metal guy, like a hard, heavy rock metal kind of guy, whatever, punk, hardcore. I got into hardcore later on when I became friends with these guys.
And you met them, how old were you when you guys met, like Jamie and Reba?
Young, like middle school. But
really?
I didn't chill with any of them until like way later on in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, like I knew Dom since he was fucking like 6.
Yeah,
5,
straight up. Like we grew up like a 5-minute walk away from each other.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all so cool. Mine was 10 years old, and AC/DC, Back in Black came out. And it shows my age, but like that record, I was drawn to it, and I was like, I gotta play guitar. I guess I was hearing something good because it's one of the best-selling albums of all time. Right?
Yeah,
so,
shit slaps.
I got it on CD.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I made a friend when I was a freshman in high school. He gave me like Van Halen CDs, The Who, Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Nirvana, and then also shit like Metallica, Pantera, Slayer, Sepultura, Megadeth, shit like that. So
it's cool,
dude. And that's what was sick too when he fucking joined. Like it's almost like we were meant to be in the band together, but we just didn't even know. Like I didn't fucking know he was into all that shit.
Really?
No, I had no fucking clue. Like I wish I would have known sooner, because he like has such a deep music knowledge of like shit like all across the board. You know, at the time we were so focused on like punk and like alt rock shit and like hardcore and like a little bit of metal, but when he came in, it was like a big other door opened up in guitar playing, and all that shit, and like
hell yeah,
like it was sick for me because like I felt like I was hitting a wall almost at a certain point with like guitar playing, and like what can I do now? Like, you know, I was like starting to dabble with other shit, and then Dom came in the fold, and I was like reignited the spark, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, this motherfucker can riff, and like made me want to like get better in other kinds of ways and shit. It was cool.
That's right.
Cool as hell.
Well, we love you guys, man. We're stoked to tour with you.
Yeah.
My daughter came out around Indiana, one of the shows, She went up to you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay,
Yeah,
she said,
I knew
I
that- I knew that was
absolutely
her.
adore you or something
That was
like that.
really, really nice. Yeah.
You know, it's a cool story. She went home. Her mom passed away last year, and she went through her mom's Instagram. And like 2 years ago, she was like, "Gold Orange, love Gold Orange." So
That's
that
so
was
cool.
a really cool connection that she has with her mom that she didn't know that she liked
That's
you
crazy.
guys. Isn't that cool?
That's fucking awesome.
So keep doing what you're doing. There's, music is very powerful even when we don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Like something like that is so special for her and her mom to share forever now, so anyway, you guys rock on. Good luck on this next tour. I'm glad I'm not you. I'm going home to chill.
Thank you, man.
All
Thanks
right.
for fucking man.
Appreciate
Straight
it.
up.
You rocked it.
Oh yeah.